Hajimemashite. Watashi no namae wa Ace desu. O genki desu ka? What's going on, everybody? Hi, Stim Ace here, and yes, that was indeed my pathetic excuse at speaking a little bit of Japanese. Believe it or not, Hi, Stim Ace does somewhat live the otaku lifestyle, as you could see by the manga box set I have to my left and to my right here, and I got plenty more in the back. I figured I would pop out the props for this review because what I'm going to be reviewing today is none other than the all-new Otaku Pump pre-workout sent over by the fine folks over at Otaku Pump. Yes, the company is called Otaku Pump, and the pre-workout is also called Otaku Pump. How about that? So believe it or not, there was some point in my life where I was actually studying Japanese religiously, but I forgot so much of it. It's probably been like 2.5, 3 years since I gave up studying Japanese. For you guys that did study it, you know that as soon as you get to kanji, it's all over. So that was pretty much where I decided that that was the end of my Japanese journey and the beginning of my high stim pre-workout journey. But luckily for us, the two can intertwine, at least for today. Because what we are reviewing today, once again, is the Otaku Pump pre-workout. And I did review the previous version, which came out last year. This is an updated version. Formula is very similar, very minute tweaks in this one, but the sourcing is a little bit different and the manufacturing is a little bit different as well. So I am very excited to be dropping this review. So with that being said, let's roll that intro. And when we get back, we are going to discuss Otaku Pump. So looking at the tub here, we have a really nice manga aesthetic. It's really, really cool. Pencil coloring, nice shading in the background. Got an anime girl here in the front with a pink kitty and a little bit of contrast here. Pink shaker, pink pants, and the cherry blossoms in the back are pink, which is fitting because this here is the vanilla cherry blossom flavor. It says Otaku Pump in the front, and yeah, it's a very nice, very clean looking tub. I really dig it. They also do have the other flavor, which it's escaping me at the moment what that other flavor is, but the tub aesthetic is entirely different than this one, so you guys can visit Otaku Pump's website. I'm going to link it down below later in the video, and you can see which one you're interested in, but I was definitely interested in this one here. I love the simplistic yet detailed aesthetic, and vanilla cherry blossom flavor sounds like something really unique, and I am into Japanese culture. Wouldn't go as far as calling myself an otaku. If you guys don't know what that is, do your research, but I definitely do appreciate the Japanese culture, watch my share of anime, read my share of manga, and have a pretty nice sized collection here when it comes to anime, manga, and Japanese related stuff. So to me, this was a very fitting review, and we're going to begin by talking about the flavor. And this flavor here, I really liked it. It has a background vanilla flavor, mostly cherry, but there is a little bit of extra something in there in the background. It only comes in at about 10-15%. It's very mild, it's very in the background, but there's something that lingers there, and I don't know how they replicate the cherry blossom flavor, but you're going to get a little bit of vanilla, not overly sweet. It's actually more tart than sweet, but it's really, really good. No artificial colors, nothing like that. Great flavor. I really liked it. Let's move on to the label. So looking at the supplement fact, serving size is 1 scoop, coming in at 22.1 grams, and it comes in at about 22-23 grams, depending on if you heap it or not. So they got it pretty much accurately on here, and you're getting 25 servings per container. Okay, so that's really great value for money. We start off the label with 8,000 milligrams of L-citrulline for pumps and blood flow benefits, very good dose. We got beta-alanine at the clinical 3200 for the tingles, lactic acid buffering, and a whole host of other benefits. Betaine and hydrous 2,500 milligrams for the strength output. Glycerol powder standardized to 65% glycerol, 2,000 milligrams. So don't expect to be getting that swole glycerol pump on here, but it will help kind of fill you out a little bit, just puff you up just a teeny bit. And with that citrulline, it's going to make for a really nice pumped up gym session. Malic acid 1,500 milligrams, I like that. So you guys know that I'm a big proponent of citrulline malate, provided that it's dosed properly. So what they did here is give 8 grams of L-citrulline, pure L-citrulline, which is more than enough, and also provided 1.5 grams of the malic acid, which is great. So it's going to work with that citrulline, really help the body absorb and process it more efficiently. And you're getting all the benefits of the malic acid in there as well. So it's very, very cool. So it's essentially like having citrulline malate, but the two compounds are separate. That's cool. It's innovative. I like it. L-tyrosine comes in next at 1,000 milligrams to help with the focus and mental stimulation. Speaking of mental stimulation, we have alpha-GBC at 600 milligrams, 50% yield, caffeine anhydrous 250. Good dose, lower dose, definitely nearer to the daily use kind of product, but we're going to talk about it because this one here definitely punches above its weight, and we're going to discuss that shortly. We have L-theanine at 200 milligrams. Not really crazy about the concept of L-theanine in a pre-workout that only has 250 milligrams of caffeine. I understand if you're a polynutrition and you have 600 milligrams of caffeine and you add like 200 of L-theanine, then it makes sense, but not really a big fan of adding 200 milligrams of L-theanine when the caffeine only comes in at 250. It's almost at a 1-to-1 ratio, and to me, it's somewhat unnecessary. Arrhea comes in next at 200 milligrams, so that probably makes up for the L-theanine because it will give you a nice buzz, good floaty head high, make you feel positive and happy and in the mood to dance or rock out to your favorite anime opening themes while you're training in the gym. So maybe that makes up for the L-theanine. We're going to talk about it. Next up, we have theobromine, 150 milligrams for additional physical stimulation. Coffee cherry extract, 4-to-1 ratio, 100 milligrams, okay. And lastly, dicaffeine malate coming in at 50 milligrams. Before Stim Ace discusses my experience running the all-new Otaku Pump 2 times over the past week, don't forget to like this video, comment below, share the channel with a fellow Stim junkie or an otaku enthusiast, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Okay guys, the effect section, aka the section that matters most. So what does this product feel like? Does it live up to the previous version? Is it a crazy high stim experience? Is it more of a daily driver? There's a lot of questions you can ask about this one here, and that's why Stim Ace is here to give you all the answers as clearly and concisely as possible. Okay, so you're gonna take the drink. It's gonna go down very smoothly. Like I said, it's a very light, delicate flavor, a little bit of tart on the back end, but really very, very enjoyable and pleasant flavor. By the way, add ice cold water to it if you have that option, because it definitely tastes better cold as opposed to room temperature or cool, but it's not necessary. Anyway, you're going to feel mild beta tingles on this one about 8 minutes in, and at the 10-minute mark, it kind of starts doing its thing. So you're going to get a little bit of that floaty head high, definitely from the Arrhea. It comes in at 200 milligrams. It's not super potent. It's not super crazy. You're not going to be hopped up. You're not going to be high as a kite off of this, but it gives you this nice floaty kind of feeling where you just feel present in the moment, but you're also ready to start tackling on the workout and to get things done in the gym. The caffeine at 250 milligrams surprisingly comes in pretty good, feels more like 300, 350, but they say 250 on label. You do also have the 50 milligrams of dicaffeine malate and the 150 theobromine, so it's a pretty solid energy package. I know for us Stim junkies, we're used to more, but this is very, very solid in terms of energy. You're gonna get good, clear, concise energy on this, which lasts about 1.5 hours to 2 hours, just enough for a solid weekday workout. The Arrhea buzz comes in initially and you're feeling that floaty head high, but it's going to kind of fade away at the 20-25 minute mark. It's going to take a back seat. It's not going to go away entirely. It's still going to linger. You're still going to feel that floatiness behind your eyes. The forehead's going to feel a little funny. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? So you're still going to get that feeling. You're going to feel good and positive on this one, but definitely the package kind of balances itself out at the 25-30 minute mark, and then you're just kind of in this bubble where you're pushing, you're motivated, you're feeling good, you're energized. Not an illicit bubble, by the way. This does not feel like an illicit type of product, but it's really well-sourced Arrhea. 3 different sources of caffeine. Well, one of them's theobromine, but you're going to get good, clear energy on this one. Sick pumps, by the way. The pumps are freaking next level. You're going to be swollen, juicy on this one. The glycerol puffs you up just a little bit, just enough to really make a noticeable difference to kind of fill in those gaps. And then the citrulline is going to do the rest. The malic acid always helps in my personal experience. So it's very, very solid. At the 30-minute mark, after everything kind of balances itself out, there's going to be more of a nootropic feeling coming from the tyrosine and alpha GBC. You're going to be very dialed in on the mission at hand. You're going to push hard. You're going to feel good. It's a very clean, positive experience. There's really no negatives I can say about this product. There's no jitters. There's no elevated heart rate. There's no stimmy willy. There's no excessive sweating. There's nothing like that. It's just, it feels like a daily driver plus, okay? So something you could take definitely 3 times a week. Maybe you can even push it to 4, but 3 to 4 times a week, you can definitely take this and you're not going to have any negative experience on it whatsoever. You can also stack stimulants on this one because, again, this one doesn't have any illicits, right? So if you want to stack a little bit of Rewolskine, right? The product I just reviewed, where is it? I literally just reviewed it. Well, it's here somewhere. Here we go. The Rewolskine, which I just reviewed from Masscast, from Project M supplements. This is something you could definitely stack on it as well, if you want to. You don't have to. But if you're a Stim junkie and you want a little bit of that extra fight or flight aggression or whatever, then this is a valid option. But Honestly, on its own, it's very solid. It's a daily driver plus. It's teetering into the medium stim category, but just a notch and a half below it. So overall, a very, very solid product. Very positive experience, puts you in a good mood. You feel nice. There's this nootropic focus that comes with it. And there's a good sense of health and well-being. This feels like a clean, healthy product, and I really, really enjoy it. So yeah, it might be a little bit mainstream. It's definitely teetering somewhere in there in between, but overall, very, very solid product, and I really, really enjoyed it. If you guys are interested in purchasing Otaku Pump from the fine folks over at Otaku Pump, then you can head over to the official website. I'm going to link it down below. I'm going to pin the comment, and I am currently working on a discount code, so hopefully by the time this video goes live, the discount code will be live as well, so make sure to be on the lookout for that pinned comment. Guys, you can follow me over on Instagram at Stim Ace. I'm always posting updates and behind the scenes information when sales come up, when there is a certain limited edition product that comes back in stock, always on Instagram. So make sure to follow me there at Stim Ace, like the video, share the video, and most importantly, guys, subscribe right here on the YouTube channel for the hottest reviews of 2025 and for many years to come. I will see you all next time for the next High Stim pre-workout review. Take care, everybody. Stim Ace, signing off. Domo arigato.